Hi, my name is Garrett Wayne Clark, and this is my Portfolio 6 presentation for the month of April. Let's get into it. So, my goals I set aside for this month, most importantly, I needed to start a blog, and the blog really needed to pop. And what I meant by that is that right now, I'm just a photographer, videographer. I don't post a lot of content, however, I like taking it. So, with that being said, I wanted to find a way to where I can still be able to bring my audience in, but also, most importantly, be able to be updated and more informed of the current projects I am. So I came up with the name the Digital Noise Blog, and the significance to that is digital noise, as we know in photography, it's just very pixelated photos, very kind of all over the place kind of scheme. So I thought the digital noise would have been perfect and ironic because it's like the digital and the noise. I don't know if you get it, but nevertheless, I wanted to start a blog that really pushed out my skills and really told people of my upcoming projects. My second one was to rebrand and reprioritize my logos and design for my company. This was the biggest thing I would say I had to work on as far as with getting everything together because right now, last month, or at least the past few months, I've been having logos, having stuff, but haven't been really incorporating it. And especially if I lost the vector files and PNG for it, I needed a new logo. So tried creating myself with the original, it didn't really work. So I just also thought that it would probably be best to not only create a new logo, but also kind of give it a new fresh feel. So that was probably the biggest thing I really need to do, and most importantly, business cards because of networking. The last goal that I really wanted to focus on as well is outlining and writing my feature film, which is this one I'm actually really excited for, believe it or not, because I never really wrote a feature film. Yet alone, I'm not really good at writing, but I will say that this is something I'm really looking forward to, and I'm going to explain why. Okay, so the Digital Noise blog. So right now I currently have two posts that are currently up, which I met my goal. The first one is the mirrorless adventure. The second one is the new look and feel. Just basically a synopsis. The mirrorless adventure was basically about me getting my new camera and exploring the works and the art nostalgic feel of it. So that was kind of my biggest highlight with getting the Sony A6000. So that post was completely on that one. And the new look and feel was just basically about a blog post saying that I finished my the branding, logo, and design, and I'm ready to portray it. So also be sure to check it out. So these are the two blogs I kind of currently have up right now. But again, I'm going to be currently putting more content up as I go. Hopefully, I'm going to try to do two blog posts a week and kind of keep it going from there. All right, so here are the actual logos. On the left side are the original logos, on the right side are the new ones. So with the original logos on the left side, I lost the vector files and the PNGs for it, so all I was left was just the JPEG. So my problem with the original logos prior to was trying to be able to align it and be able to bracket it a little bit better. But since I lost the files and everything is time consuming, I just kind of thought it would be best to create a new logo. So the logos on the right, I wanted to still keep the same geometric shapes and also be able to keep the feel. So I wanted to incorporate the new and the old together. So little synopsis on these logos. Galactic Creations is the main parent brand, and Galactic Visuals and Galactic Transmissions are the child brand. Galactic Visuals obviously focuses on the video aspect and the photography aspect, while Galactic Transmissions focuses on the audio and the music side of whatnot. So a little history about these logos. Galactic Creations, it has like an infinity symbol, which is made out of my initials, GC. I thought that the creations was forever creating, forever creating visuals. So I wanted to keep the infinity symbol to kind of show that and really emphasize that continuousness. Galactic Visuals, believe it or not, was kind of a shot in the dark. When I reached out to my designer, he kind of surprised me with this one. I really liked it only because like the G and the V kind of, if you put it together, it kind of really looks like well, and it's kind of hidden. I really didn't notice that till the last minute, but went up until he pointed it out. So I just thought it was something cool. I wanted to again keep the geometric feel, so we incorporated a diamond. And lastly, at the bottom, Galactic Transmissions. What I kind of think of this like logo in specific is the G and the T kind of remind me of like bars on the musicals, like notes or staff, like how you will level your music or notes. So I kind of thought it would be pretty cool to kind of have that kind of like bodiness to it. So Again, still fitting and incorporating a theme. Wanted to bring that out there. So there you have it. You have Galactic Creations, Galactic Visuals, and Galactic Transmissions. So the rebranding and the recreating. So this right here is a graphic that I created, basically using Lightroom, Adobe, Photoshop, all that, Illustrator. So basically, I just basically took a JPEG image, kind of like edited it out, and also put the logo over that. So again, my whole idea was to do a lot of recreating, a lot of rebranding this month. So that's something that I really wanted to showcase and highlight of my skills, most importantly. All right, moving into the business cards. So the business cards, definitely a must. I've been going without business cards for quite a while now, and of course, it's getting close to graduation. I have none. So networking is always a thing, and it most always will be a thing. So business cards had to be made. So with these business cards, I want to keep it simple by putting my name, what I do, and my phone number, and most importantly, my contact info and everything about my company, from the social media to the contact to everything. So wanted to go with a simple, kind of clean look, but these are the first original business cards that I made. The next ones I'm going to be making are going to incorporate the actual logo. So these are just a good handful or a good example of the business cards I currently have as of right now. All right, so the social channels. So we have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So I recently created the Facebook and the Twitter page for Galactic Creations. So far, Galactic Creations on Facebook has almost 100 likes. Twitter can use a little work, but it's still getting there. The Instagram page, I always have the Instagram page with Galactic Visuals. I haven't been really posting a lot of content there lately, but recently, after posting the new video outro and also my new information about my new blog website, I kind of gained a lot more followers since, and traffic has gone up. So what I really did with that was just change the logo and change some of the photos that were on there. I had to delete, add stuff, and kind of make it look a little bit better towards the brand. So there is the Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram page. All right, so with the Galactic Visuals outro, so I'm not going to play it again, but basically with the Galactic Visuals outro, I originally made a video outro for all my music videos and all my videos in general to play at the end, which again is always incorporating a lion and always having the actual logos in it. And I don't know if anyone paid attention or saw, but each logo or each scene within the video shows my former logos throughout time. So it starts from like my original logo all the way up into my current. And then also, most importantly, I wanted to add the graphics of a lion as well. A lion, to me, represents courage, bravery. That's always the animal I kind of went off of, so the Galactic Lion. So that's the reason why I kind of added that design and kind of put that in there. But yeah, be sure to check out the Galactic Visuals outro, currently up on YouTube, and it's going to be really good. Lastly, my feature film. I would say this particular goal kind of pushed me to go out of my comfort zone. And the only reason why is because, again, I'm not the best at writing, nor am I not the best at trying to script. So it was really interesting with me trying to not only learn all those things, but also learn it quickly. And thank God I had help, because without it, I don't know what I would do. But I was able to get my ideas down by simple storyboarding and outlining my feature film. And I was also able to collaborate with another filmmaker and director, and we're co-writing this as well. So it's going really great as far as the film. I say I'm about 17, 18 pages in on the script. I'm not going to go too into the film, but on a really quick synopsis, is psychological thriller and a classic cult film that basically will embody just basically a horror film, but mixing in with the media aspects and kind of like the yeah, just the media aspects really. So think of like kind of like a new Black Mirror, American Horror Story kind of thing. I'm not gonna get too much into it, and I'm not gonna get too off topic, but just be sure to watch out for that one. Hopefully, I can have it out by October, which I will have it out by October, but I will keep you posted on that. So, what did I learn or take away? One of the things I really learned, and I want to really enforce this, is time management. Time management, time management. I know everyone says that, but it is a real thing. Looking back, that I'm already into Portfolio 6 and seeing the changes in which I've come thus far, I'm really proud, that like I learned and be able to take away a lot, and also like learned a lot and added along the way. So learning that, you know, I'm getting close to graduation, and also it's really important to have your resume, your business cards, and all that. Which again, the resume was probably the biggest thing I really needed to work on because that was like the biggest highlight. But those are important. Need a job, need to get out there. So if I had a little bit more time, I would probably would have focused more a little bit on that more than the initial aesthetic feel. But again, that's important too. So that's one of the biggest takeaways I learned from this overall month. And another thing that I learned too, it's okay to go out of your comfort zone. And I know it's kind of a cliche to say, but believe it or not, it is very liberating. You know, I didn't really know how to write a script or a feature film, but as I'm learning along the way, it just really inspires me more to be able to create and be able to do more. So possibly in the future, there probably will be another short, or there will be short features. So kind of rings and juggles the juices with that. So that's something I really learned and took away from this month. My upcoming projects again are my feature film, which is going to be really sick, and I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully, it's out by October, but I'm almost done with the scripting part. So I would say my personal goal for the next month is to have it all finished, at least the scripting of it, by the middle of next month. So that's my personal goal as far as with the upcoming projects. And of course, the blog, the Digital Knowledge blog, and of course, the podcast. Those are one of the things that I'm going to be continually working on and gradually working on at this time. The blog post, again, doing 2 a week. Podcast, I'm going to try to get an episode in a week as well, 1 week as well. But most importantly, I'm just going to continue just to create content, continue to create something, whether it's visuals, audio, blog posts, just continue to create something. And knowing that I kind of do like blogging, believe it or not, that's something I'm probably going to instill a little bit more often. So it kind of inspired me to make a new little blog post, which that's going to be stay tuned. So again, this is my Portfolio 6 presentation. Thank you so much for listening and taking heed to this presentation. Really looking forward to the next few months of my journey. And thank you, Emily Roxanne, for the time that we had during Portfolio. And see you guys soon. Thanks.